You are waiting for that interview result. HR is not replying, and you are wondering why you are not getting the response. What could be the reason? In this video, we'll talk about why that happens and why HR do not revert if you are not selected, you are on hold, and sometimes even when you are selected. All right. First of all, understand that just like you are an employee, HR is also an employee and he or she is juggling with plethora of work. What happens is when you attend an interview, whether it's in person, the thing that is on top of your mind is your selection or rejection. And you keep wondering whether you got selected or expecting an offer or you got rejected. Whereas the world a lot of time moves on, the HR moves on, and he's juggling between multiple things. Now you have to understand that HR is not someone who is responsible for your selection or rejection. Of course, HR is responsible, but HR is not the only party who is responsible for your result outcome. You have to understand that the position belong probably will to some other department and HR is waiting for either the result from the technical panel, right, or the function that you are going to join in, or they are evaluating more candidates. In that case, what is needed from your side? First, continue doing what you are doing. We should not wait for the result and stop your activities that you are involved into. Consider it as one of the things in your life, not the everything. So you have to demonstrate and you have to keep the patience. Second, there is no harm in politely writing to the HR that is it has been so and so days, and it will be great if they revert to you and come up with the result outcome so that you can determine your next course of action. It can be simple mail, polite mail with a subject line, will be thankful for your response, or it will be great if you revert to this mail. Please be specifically mention the date and the position for which you applied. Please try to understand HR receives tens and hundreds of mail every day, and interviews and selection process is cumbersome. In most of the companies, the selection usually happens after multiple rounds and after evaluating multiple candidates. So it is very important for you to check with the HR while writing a mail, clearly mentioning that you have given the interview on so and so date and it has been quite some time. Next, a lot of time people ask whether they should try to reach out with the HR or the company officials on social media accounts like LinkedIn. My answer to that question is there are no absolutes. It all depends on you. If you if you're someone who is very good at networking, there's no harm in connecting with the HR or senior officials. However, it probably will not be a good idea to check with your selection or rejection status right away. Do it with genuine intention. Do it to increase your networking efforts and do it with a service mindset. And when I'm saying service mindset, it means when you connect to an HR or company officials, and if you see a position which probably are not suitable for you, but you have some other person in mind whom you can refer, try to do help HR figuring out the right candidate, getting the right candidate, try to help companies finding the right candidate. And when you do networking with all these intentions, you yourself will see that HR will remember you and your genuine efforts will start reflecting in your selection and rejection process. So if you want me to summarize this particular conversation, this video, you don't have to lose heart if you're not listening back from the HR. It is a lot of times it is not possible to keep updated all the candidates about the procedure because either you are selected or you're rejected, but sometimes you are also on hold. HR is probably looking for waiting for completion of the selection process, so that if someone do not turn up on the interview day or turn down the offer, probably they will consider you. And that is also the reason they don't give clear yes or no. Hope you understood. Wish you good luck for your job search. Understand that HR is also an employee like you, and give them a benefit of doubt.